Hi, my name is Eden Cohen, and today I'm going to be giving you some tips and advice and some stories on freshman year. Right now I'm a freshman, but since there's like 2 weeks of school left, that means I'll be a sophomore, and you are now the lucky freshman who's graced with all of my great advice. So freshman year for me personally wasn't as much as a struggle as I thought it would be. I think there have been many changes for me as a person, like my friend group and my work ethic. Okay, so the transition from middle school to high school for me was not too bad. I joined dance guard, so I had gone to school 3 weeks during the summer for band practice, so I had kind of gotten acclimated to a portion of the school and some teachers. And I think the hardest thing that I had to transition to was the new workload. Super important for you to get organized and super focused in the first few weeks of school, because that is when your teachers are making their first impressions of you and you want to start the year off well. One thing that I was super worried about starting the year was knowing where everything was. But I don't think that you should stress about it too much because everybody's in the same boat as you. And if you ever need help finding where something is, there's always people around to help. So I remember on the first day of school, I walked in to find my alpha homeroom, which is like the homeroom where you get your schedule, and I don't know why else you go there, but you go there to get your schedule, and everyone had told me that the school went like first floor is 100, second floor is 200, and third floor is 300. 300 is like the room numbers, and so I walk up to find my name, and it says Eden Cohen, room 13, and like I literally had a panic attack. It's so embarrassing. I almost cried because I could not find this room 13 because I didn't even know that existed. Long story short, I found it. Now we're going to move on to tips and advice. So tip number 1, I definitely recommend joining an organization that will help you get a feel for the school and get involved. I personally think it's better to be semi-busy because you'll learn time management. Tip number 2, actually try. I know that sounds so cliche and simple, but this isn't middle school anymore. Like in middle school, you might not think that you have to try and you'll get a good grade. Probably true, but now these grades that you make actually count for college, and now you're like trying to get a really good GPA. Tip number 3, don't be the reason everybody hates freshmen. Tip number 4, don't let your friend group change you. It is okay if you aren't as close with someone you were in middle school. This year you will realize whom you truly want to surround yourself with, and if that means losing some friends, that's okay. Tip number 5, make a good impression on your teachers. They will be more willing to help you if they actually like you. And a lesson you will learn in GMAPS this year is called rapport, and you should build good rapport with your teachers. Tip number 6, I'm just going to reiterate this just in case you didn't get it the first time, but do not be the reason everybody hates freshmen. The things I would have done differently. 1, if I could do freshman year again, I would probably use FIT more to my advantage. Okay, so FIT is a time in your day where I think it's 30 minutes where you can sign up to go to any teacher you have. There's study hall FITs too, but you go and you can ask them questions, work on homework, and like just get stuff done during the day. So it's like a built-in homework class. So something I would have done differently is not let drama get in the way because it is literally so irrelevant. Like, I know like it sounds really stupid, like, oh my god, like drama. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about things that I would have done the same. So if I was to do freshman year again, I would again have taken all pre-AP classes. Personally, they were super manageable, a lot more manageable than I thought. Like in the summer and before that when I was signing up for classes, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm literally going to die this year. But that is not the case at all. It helped me set up the next few years in high school for when I'm gonna take like B classes or AP classes. Okay, another thing that I have done this year and that you should do was become friends with as many people as possible. Even if you don't hang out with them, it's good to become friends with people that are in your classes. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to say to you is to enjoy freshman year because it is pretty easy. Like, it is pretty easy and it's pretty fun. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Get an agenda. Mine's from Erin Condren and it's really, really cute. Like, look at this. And it comes with all these stickers and it's really inspirational. And if you get an agenda and be really super organized, you'll have a really good year. Everything. That sucks. Just kidding. Stop it. Get out. Console and cleat. Break. Start over. I suck at this. No, you're not even on the button.
Stop the camera.
That's so stupid. Guess what? Oh, bonus tip. Don't break your foot. And if you do, don't use a scooter.